Hi there, unFamous Gaming here, and today I'm going to be giving you a few reasons why I would recommend getting the Ashes of Ariandel DLC inside Dark Souls 3. So, to start off this video, I'm going to be talking about the monsters. The monsters inside of this DLC, they're very unique, and there's some that are hard to spot if they're actually monsters or not, like these trees, because some of them will just get up and straight attack you, and some of them will not, which adds a challenge. And they're also very like most of them have some really good range attacks, which also adds a challenge to this DLC. And it doesn't really like some of them don't really belong here, but they they all add a unique just a unique feeling to how the like to really I feel really to the story that is given for this DLC, and it makes it a lot more fun, in my opinion, to have that little bit of extra feeling of intensity and them and I guess I don't know what would be a good word to describe it, but the feeling of threat that is actually going on inside here is really the word I was looking for. And so that's just a little bit I've got to say about the monsters. I could probably ramble on and on about them for all day long, but um for my next reason I'd recommend getting this DLC is the the area itself is just so huge. I was kind of expecting to be kind of small going into it, because most of the Dark Souls DLCs aren't huge. But just in this one, I've spent about 5 hours just going and fighting the two bosses, getting to them, unlocking them, and fighting the two bosses. That's a long time just to fight the bosses, I feel like. And that right there, five hours of gameplay right there is worth the $25 for the season pass, in my opinion. But other than the area being so huge, the a thing that really sets this DLC apart from the actual game itself is going to be the boss fights. The boss fights in the DLC, well, one of them isn't really a challenge, but the other one, the last boss fight that you do in this DLC, it is a huge challenge, and it it adds so much story to the um, to the storyline, and it's so much fun to do, whether you're doing it solo or if you're doing it with some friends, or if you're just doing it with some random people. It's so much fun because the boss fight is genuinely hard, and it has a lot of story built into it, and it's it's actually really shocking to see how it turns out. But I'm not gonna go into that because I don't want to ruin it for you. um, but other than those three reasons I just gave right there, there is another reason that I would recommend getting this if you're a fan of PvP, because what this DLC does come with is the Hollow Arena. And what that is it's just a specific area for PvP that once you unlock it, you just go to the Firelink Shrine and you can access it there. It's really simple and a lot of fun to do, and so it's definitely something that I would recommend doing if you get this DLC and you're a fan of PvP. But that's really all I have for this video, and if this video helped you out in any way, be sure to give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe for more content like this, and I will see y'all in the next video.